Hi Lakewood Math 1 students, this is Miss V, and this is video 5 in our linear equations unit bundle, and it's all about writing linear equations given a graph. So there are two steps that we need to do when we write a linear equation given a graph. We first need to identify the slope and the y-intercept. And then we're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form, which, if you remember, that's y equals mx plus b. So let's try a couple problems together. The first thing I need to do is identify the slope, and I'm going to do that simply by counting the rise over the run. I go up 1, 2, 3 for every 1 unit I go over. So I have a slope of, whoops, that should be a 1. I go up 1, 2, 3 for every 1 unit that I go over. So my slope should be 3 over 1 or just 3. And then I have to identify my b value. Sorry about that. I have to identify my b value, which it looks like I crossed the y-axis at -3. And now I can just use this y equals mx plus b. And there's the equation of my line. Now, one of the things you can do is you can take your calculator and put that in y1 and graph it, and you should see a picture that looks like that. So you always have a way of checking your work. Let's do number 2 together. Our y-intercept looks like it's at 2, but our slope is going to be negative. So I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go over to the right 2 units. So my equation has a slope of -3/2, and I'm going to write that in y equals mx plus b form. And that's what that guy looks like. Let's do one more together. Number 3 has a y-intercept of 2. Notice that point at 0, 2. And then we're going up 2 for every 5 we go over. And so our slope is 2/5. Y equals 2/5 x plus 2. And again, if you were to graph that in your calculator, you should see the very same line you see graphed here. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to pause the video, do problems 4 through 6, and I will put the answers up here for you. And here are the answers to problems 4, 5, and 6. And you'll notice there's a second page, problems 7 through 14. So I'll show you those answers. You should pause the video, and here is the answer sheet to 7 through 10. And 11 through 14. Make sure to check your work and ask good questions. And then you should get homework 3, graphing linear equations.